During the 1980s, when I lived in Egypt, I was involved in Christian publishing and a strong believer in the power of the printed word. But walking home from my office one night, I saw something which would change my life and ministry forever. My home was an apartment on the 6th floor of a high-rise building in a suburb of Cairo. Next to it, they'd begun to build a second apartment block and had excavated for the foundations. Tonight, I could see that they bought piles of sand, cement and rebar ready for construction to start, and hired a guard to protect these supplies. He was living literally at the side of the road, and his wife and 3 kids lived with him. They had nothing but a tarpaulin stretched overhead to keep off the sun, a few cooking utensils, a gas burner, and to my amazement, a small black and white TV set with a power cord running across the building site to a sympathetic neighbor's apartment. I stood and stared, but they did not see me. Their eyes were glued on the flickering screen. These people had nothing. They lived on the street, but they had a television. How? Why? Because once you have a TV, it provides an endless source of free entertainment and information. It keeps the kids from going off and getting into trouble, and it's an addictive distraction from the grinding poverty that so many live in. That evening, it became clear to me, unless we could harness the power of the visual media, we would never be able to make the gospel available to the millions in the Middle East who cannot or do not read. The rest, as they say, is history, one I've tried to capture in my book, Dare to Believe, Stories of Faith from the Middle East.